1 in the morning on the 2nd of October 2020. Yeah. So, fun. I'm 17 in a few days. Literally, I'm 17 on the 13th. It's the 2nd now. So in 11 days, I'm going to be 17 years old. You know, it's weird. Like, I'm 16 right now. It's mad how fast 2020 has been. You know. But yeah, I'm gonna go. So I hope you have a good day. Hello, Cyberman. Are you well? Hello there, welcome. It is now the 11th of October 2020. Haven't really got much to say. I might do. At present, hello there. At present, it is, well, it's currently just gone midnight, around 12:30. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 12:39 a.m.
That's what I thought. Dear me, you have not been listening to me. But yeah, I've got a few things to talk about. I'm editing my book at the moment. I'm now in chapter 3 in terms of editing. Took a bit of a break, but now I'm on chapter 3 because there are things that I'm changing drastically. Well, not drastically. I mean, there are a few character bits that I'm changing that just don't work. Huge paragraphs are disappearing in chapters 2 and 3 because a lot of it is just me waffling and it's not really needed. And there are bits it just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There's a lot that I need to cut out. Like I started at 101,202 words at the end of the original manuscript, so I've cut down a lot. Well, not a lot, but around just over 1,200 words, so it's not bad to be honest when I think about it. Also, yesterday, the 10th of October, was the 2-year anniversary of recording stuff for the monthly vlogs. I didn't do it now because, well, I didn't do it at the time because I had a lot of stuff going on. I had it in my CV to somewhere I want to work at so I can earn a bit of cash. I was sent by Daniel J. Patton, if you know him from Uncharted Past, Fractured Timeline, Doctor Who, blah 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 blah. He sent me a CD copy of Doctor Who, Uncharted Past Volume 1. Yay! Pretty cool. I love it. I thought I might give you a little look because obviously he hasn't sold this because he legally can't, but because obviously I played a couple of characters in it. He sent a CD copy to me, and because I've written for volumes 2 and 3, it'd be a bit weird just to send me 2 and 3 and not 1 and 4, because I haven't written for anything on number 1 or 4, but I have written for 2 and 3. Which is here, and I'm there down at the bottom. I play the Trigonian Scout. / Lord. I didn't do it very well. I used like this voice changer on my phone because at the time I couldn't be bothered to make a voice. And then more to come from Overton Audios. These aren't going to be made into discs as far as I know. And they might one day, but as far as I know, these aren't going to be made into discs. They're just there because it looks nice. Backtrack to October 10th, 2018. I got this from Big Finish. Not from Big Finish, I got it from eBay. It was $4.99, I think it was, or something like that. But I got this. It's an okay story, but it's not the best in the world. And now being sent this by Dan, it's probably the mother of all Big Finish Dalek stories. It's probably one of my favourites. Jubilee, universally, everyone can agree that it's probably one of the best Big Finish stories ever made. A lot of the early stuff that Big Finish made was really, really good. I don't know why. Like, there was something they did. I mean, it was heavily based on the novels from the 90s, but a lot of what they did in the early stuff was so experimental and so beautiful, and I just think, oh, I just miss it. Oh yeah, so this is going to sit nicely in my collection. Basically, I haven't really got much else to say. I've got to get back into editing. Alexa, what time? Alexa, What time is it?
It's 12:52 a.m.
It's nearly 1 in the morning, and I'm gonna be up till like 2:30, maybe 3. I don't know. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next bit. Tuesday, my dudes. Well, hello there. It is now the 13th of October, 2020. Yeah. But yeah, so, 17. I'm in that weird limbo where I can, you know, get a driving test and all that stuff, but I can't drive till I'm 18. I've been out of fuck for a year, and has that done me any good? No. I'll be 20 when the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who comes out. Quick maths right there. But yeah, so that's fun. I'm gonna go to bed now because the only reason I stayed up is I've been on call with a couple of friends of mine. Well, one friend of mine, and we've just been talking. You know, just like chatting about stuff and things. I should really be asleep, but fuck it. Tuesday is the last day of college for the week, and then I've got a Wednesday session for an hour from 10:45 to 11:45. And then on Wednesday, me and my family were going out. Well, me and my mum, my sister. I say family. I mean, three people count as a family, don't they? Yeah. But one of my goals to complete the first draft of my novel before I reach 17, and here I am already in the midst of editing it. I'm trying to like go through fix story errors because there are a few. I mean, I found one continuity error so far. Yeah, and we do it, and I'm so proud of myself for doing it. And the reason I'm reflecting this early in the morning is because, well, it's midnight, so of course I am. And also, well, it's just sort of a look back at age 16. When I was 16, I was the mere dream of writing a book was there, and here I am editing the novel that I've basically taken a year to write. I started in late October, fell out with it in November because of GCSE stuff, so then of course that didn't happen, so in April I took it up again, and then I finished it in September, and in October I've been editing it. Yeah, I'm borderline halfway through the month now. Yeah. So yeah, and I'm also signed up for this BFI film academy thing, which is in Folkestone, and I really want to do it because I've made lots of projects and I've talked about the book and when I've signed up and all that lot, and I'm just like, yeah, this is really cool, and this would be cool to do, because it'll give me some experience in like the practical side of working with people because I'm used to doing everything myself, especially when it comes to the audio stuff because I'm used to writing, producing and editing it, and like, you know, I just call the shots, and I'd find it interesting to be like, oh, I don't want that because this production blah blah blah, and it'd be interesting to work around different limitations because I've always been free and I've been able to experiment of what works and what doesn't work for certain audio things, but now I'd like to go into film stuff because obviously I haven't been able to do any of that. Not that much anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go now because it's like 10 past and I'm really tired, but hope you guys are okay. And well, yeah, so looking back at age 16, I'm proud of myself for writing a 100,000 word novel and editing it and starting a new one in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. And well, yeah, so that'll be fun. Book 2, gotta come. You well? Ah! I walked into a leaf! Mother, you well? Love you.
Aeroplanes going on.
Yeah, aeroplanes and all that.
I'm not even about to get this way.
Probably. You alright? Hello. Hello. Well, so it's the 16th of October 2020. Well, today I got a lot of Jane Austen because I was like, oh, there's some Jane Austen's classics and all that lot, and then there's this. I don't know what that is. I just thought, oh, I like a detective series. That'd be interesting. And I've been having energy drinks, so apologies if I sound high. Oh. Hello. Welcome to the monthly vlogs once more. It's now October 19th, 2020. So what have I got to talk about? Well, it was my birthday on the 13th. The reason I didn't film anything on the 13th is because I was quite busy. Later today I am going to record about the things that I'm not going to be recording what I got for my birthday, simply because that's actually in a stream that will have gone up by now on my channel. I'm doing these streams on Instagram, and I can, you know, save them as IGTV Instagram video, television, I don't know, can save them to the IGTV thing, and I can download them with a downloader that's separate to it. And the beauty of that is that I can download it and then upload it to YouTube. And being able to upload it to YouTube has allowed me to edit it, basically. So I can edit, I can flip because obviously when you stream onto Instagram, it flips the image. So it's not the what you would actually look like if someone looked at you. Storage of the Condemned is coming. The reason it's been so slow is because I haven't had any time and I haven't had the energy because I'm working. I'll tell you one other thing I'm working at the moment. I'm doing college work, which isn't too hard to be fair, but it's just it just takes time. It's repetitive. I'm writing a book currently. Well, I'm editing a book at the moment. I am also writing a second book. There's a spider on the floor down there. It just distracted me. It's coming towards me right now. Well, yeah. Book 2, that's a long way off, so I won't be really talking about it much. When I get to 10 to 15,000 words, that's when I can start talking about it and make that my main focus. And well, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now because I've said too much. And I'll be recording more bits in the day. And well, yeah, so bye. It's kind of spooky outside, It's rather spooky indeed. Currently going to the shops, as you do, in late October. It's going to be Halloween soon. Stars up in the sky that you can't see. Light pollution's a wonderful thing. I thought I'd take a stroll because I haven't been recording much these past few days, weeks, years, centuries, and I thought I'd record just a little bit of me walking in the darkness, as you do. And yeah, so here's John in the darkness. There's the moon. I wish I had a better camera. I think next year I might invest in a better camera for my phone. Simply because, why not? Yeah, that looks terrifying. Just that single light in the middle. Hello, welcome. It is now the 30th of October 2020, and well, yeah, so welcome. Well, right now it's 1 in the morning, so I'm going to be going to sleep at 2 or no. Currently editing at the moment. I don't know if you can actually read that, but it's probably going to change because that's the bit I haven't edited yet. So I'm probably going to regret showing you this, and in about a year's time I'll want to shoot myself. But oh well. My bed frame has usually been metal. It's usually a metal bed frame, but it's been falling apart for like 7 years. Like I've had it since I was a little kid. So maybe not just 7 years, probably since I was 8, so 9 years ago? No, 8. Ooh, how long ago? 9 years ago, yes. Just checking. And so I had a replacement, emergency replacement, over lockdown, and that was fun. Well, not over lockdown. Well, technically in lockdown, but not the lockdown we're thinking. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'm tired. It's 1 in the morning. But yeah, I'm currently drafting that. I haven't really got much to talk about. I've just sort of like opened the camera and started ranting at it because I haven't recorded anything for a very long time. I've been very, very concentrated on my work, but I suppose I'll tell you what I'm up to, because that's what this monthly vlog is for. I've started a job. Yeah, I work at this vegetable place now. Yeah, I work at a vegetable shop. And it's fine. It's just about remembering everything on the till, because a lot of stuff is weighed, and about different types of the same stuff, like different mushrooms, different apples, different pears, all those different things, And it's about learning that, really. Currently I'm using my selfie stick, so that's why it's not as shaky as it normally would be. I'm a professional, as you can see. But yeah, my birthday's gone. Tomorrow, tomorrow's Halloween, but the day after is my sister's birthday. And well, yeah, so the fun. She's 27. Yeah, she's 10 years older than me, so it's very easy to know how old we are. Whatever. Also, that picture that picture there, I just put onto Instagram. Ignore the apple cork and whatever, but I do. But it's weird. I feel like I haven't aged since 2016 because that was shot in 2016. I remember going out with my friend. His name was Nat at the time. I'm not friends with him anymore. But I was with my friend Nat, and he just took some photos of me because I had my camera. And this is when I first got my camera back in November 2016. And well, yeah. Actually, no. It would have been. Yeah, November 2016. Yeah, and this would have been around then, but it says June 2016, so I'm just a bit like, in my memory not serving me correctly, probably. So Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays and Sundays are gone, and then obviously making the audios, that takes a while, so that takes a lot of the free time of my day on Wednesdays, and obviously I've got to do coursework for college as well that I've completed recently, and then I'm also writing a novel. I need to talk about something because it's 2 months till 2021, so I think I might just talk about it now. Podcast. I've been asking different creatives throughout the Doctor Who fan community and just friends in general who are creative to be part of a podcast series that I'm doing, which will be about 8 episodes long. I want it to come out January 21, but it really depends. I really do want it to come out January 21. It'd be nice to start a new year with a podcast series, and then it'd be nice to, do one like every year or every 6 months and just do a checkup with all the guests that have been. So what I'd probably do, episode 1 is just an introduction to the podcast, so if anybody doesn't know who I am, then they listen to that and they're like, okay, so this is where he's at this point in time. And you see the progression, because obviously I started recording it back in August, and I've just been interviewing people here and there. It hasn't really been on my radar, but I've just been doing it in my spare time when I have it, and I'm just like, okay, so we'll do the podcast because I feel like it. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be so exciting. I just want to, sit down and talk. I've recorded interviews with about 4 people out of 7. Like I said, it's 8 episodes, but the first one's just me talking. Episodes 1 and 2 will come out on the same day. Episode 1 is the introduction that will come out at 12 p.m, sorry, not 12 a.m, 12 p.m, and then episode 2 will come out at 5 p.m, and then 5 p.m. every day from then on. So 7 days worth of a podcast, and then the following series, because I want to do multiple ones. The first episode will be a checkup on all the people I've interviewed and just see how you are this following time. And just, that'd be nice. Like, it's just literally like 15 minute, it's just like a 10 to 15 minute segment of just me talking to different people about, where they are now a year on from the podcast they recorded, So I think that would be interesting to do for Series 2, and I don't know why I'm thinking about Series 2 when I haven't completed Series 1, but the moment I've recorded episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 6. No, 6, not 7. Episode 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and I just need to get episodes 5, 7 and 8 done. I've got someone for episode 5. 7 and 8 I need some work, although I've got someone in mind for episode 7. Episode 8 I'm not too sure. I'll have to think about it, because I'm actually thinking I might just message someone who I know, not know, but know of, in like some like community thing, and I don't know, like, because obviously my dream would be to get someone who's actually been, like, that we all know. I wouldn't mind getting Neil Gaiman onto the podcast, but that's going to be impossible. I might try and reach out to some people who I think might turn up for free. I don't know who would say yes, but I'll try. And so I'll try my best, and so when it comes to the podcast, that's happening. Hopefully it'll come out January 21. Audio dramas, Limbo, Storage the Condemned is coming out, but life has just hit hard, because with lockdown I've been able to work on things, I've been able to work on my book, I've been able to work on stuff that I've wanted to, but now life has come back. I've got college, I've got schoolwork, I've got all this stuff, I've now got a job. It's just sort of like, I can't do audios to a schedule anymore. I used to be able to be like, okay, but then it started around when I was releasing Torchwood, and I realised this was, like, because the thing is, I was working most of it during when I was doing GCSEs, and I couldn't really finish a lot of it. Thankfully, the lockdown allowed me to get a shift on editing, but even then the episodes came out late because of the render and the upload times. Literally, I finished them the day before I had to release them, and I had to upload them the following day because I was too tired to do it then. And it was like 3 in the morning. I was going to bed at 3 in the morning. I ended up doing bits and pieces wrong, like in certain cover arts for the 2020 releases, because I've been like editing them and then doing the cover art to like 1 or 2 in the morning, and it's just not been healthy. It's not been good for my mental health at all whatsoever. So I'm taking a step back. I've still been making audios, but not to a schedule anymore. I used to make to a schedule, and I'm not saying I'm going to be quitting anything. Just things are going to be delayed. Like, it's not going to be like heavily delayed, but I will say heavily delayed, because I don't want to like jinx myself and say that it's temporary, because it might not be temporary. and I may have to turn around and say that I won't be able to make as much as I usually do, because obviously 2018 there was a 14 Doctor Who episode series, and then there were 4 off episodes of audio dramas, and there was also the extra one with the Wilderness Doctor, Wilder Doctor at the beginning, which was like the original version of Dark Legends. So that's 15 plus 4 is 19 episodes for that year. Well, obviously you've got another one for the following year, because obviously the New Year special was 2019, so technically 18. And then, or something like that, I don't give a shit. And then 2019 New Year special, 14 episode series, that's 15 episodes, and I did Limbo, 15, and then that's 18, and then I obviously do the Christmas special, so that's 19. 2020, I've done the Legacy Collection, which is 3, Torchwood, which is 5, Limbo Volume 2 is 8. Oh no! 3 plus 3 6 plus 5 is 11. 11, and Stories of Contempt will be 14, but I can't keep any promises because I've just got so much on my plate. 2021, I've had to reduce a lot of the audios, and I've had to, because of the aspirations I've wanted to take, because I want to be an author. That would be something I dream. That's something I dream every night whenever I write. You know, this book at 1 and 2 in the morning. That's what I dream of, having that book on Waterstones. You know, just seeing it there, and that's just what I see. I'm just like, I need that. I want that. I want people to read it, and I want someone to have their day made by it. You know, I don't know. I just want to. It's stupid, but I don't want to, so I do it. You know, and I've just sort of taken a look, and I just like, I can't make Doctor Who for much longer. Like 2021 will probably be the last year Doctor Who stuff happens, and that also does mean that I won't be doing a series 3 of Dark Legends, because I looked at it, and I looked at it objectively, and I thought maybe I could afford to do a special, you know, at some point during 2021, which is about an hour long, but I can't keep any promises. The remaster of a series 1 I still want to do nonetheless, even if there are issues with professionally, because that's what I started with, and I want to end the Doctor Who stuff doing that, you know, like remaking series 1 to the best of my ability at the time, see how far I've come between 2018 and 2021, you know, because that's 2018 I spent that year making Doctor Who, 2019 I spent that year doing Doctor Who, 2020 I've done spin-off Doctor Who's, 2021 I can remaster what I've made, so it's about 4 years worth of work that I've spent doing the Doctor Who stuff, and I think, well, it will be by the time 2021's over. So 2021 will probably be the last year that Doctor Who stuff is in it. I mean, there might be a couple things Doctor Who oriented, but I just can't be doing fan stuff anymore. I want to branch into original stuff, and I want to take the time to do that, you know? So I'm not cancelling any projects, because I know I said there was going to be a Dalek series, and there was. There was going to be a Dalek series. There was going to be a 5-episode Dalek series at the end of 2018. And then I had to push that back for 2019, so it became 3 episodes. And then I'll let you into a secret, because it's changed now, but the original schedule was going to be doing a Doctor Who series for 2021. 2022 was going to have Volume 2 of the remaster of Series 1. 2021 Series 3, and also Volume 1 of Series 1's remaster, and 2022 would be Volume 2 of the remaster, and it would have a few other Doctor Who stuff in there. And then in 2023, on the 10th of February, there'd be the 5-year anniversary for the Dark Legends series, and then I would end it there. But instead, I'm ending it a couple years earlier. I mean, well, technically not a couple years, because obviously that would be the beginning of 2023, whereas this is going to end at the end of 2021. And I don't think that I don't think I really need Doctor Who to be, you know, I don't really need to make Doctor Who anymore. I don't really want to be honest. I enjoy it, and I do sometimes think, no, I just want to sit down and write that. But then I'm also just like, I could make that an original story and put that out there instead, you know, something to actually put on a portfolio of sorts if I want to get into that, you know, just future proofing. And I just don't have as much interest in Doctor Who anymore. Like, I mean, I know this is a controversial opinion, but I like Doctor Who, and obviously I've bought all the box sets and stuff like that, and I've got like the Jodie box sets and stuff, but I'm not as invested in it anymore, and the show has just not been my cup of tea. Like, I mean, I was okay. I mean, I wasn't. I was. Well, I thought it was. Some episodes were bearable for Series 11. Series 12, it got a lot better, but it lost me at the end of series 12. I'll still watch it when it comes out, but I'm just slowly distancing myself from the show because one, the fan base is really toxic either way. It's toxic because, well, there are people who are overly positive about it, make it out there's nothing wrong, and I'm like, there's nothing. You're making it out this show has no faults, and then they'll double check themselves, saying, of course there are faults, but you say that, but you don't mean it. Like you're just saying it to prove that you aren't taking in the information that there are faults in the show. You're just saying, oh yeah, of course there are faults, and I'm not saying like they aren't, but you aren't saying what the faults are. You know, you aren't admitting to yourself that there are some issues. You know, but there are also people who are extremely negative about it and just like oh Jodie, you know, like really really pessimistic about the show, really toxic, and I just don't like it. But oh well, who gives a shit? Because life is worthless and we should die. But yeah, I'm going to leave you now. I haven't been filming anything I've been doing. Like, I haven't filmed going into shops or anything like that because that's the best I can do in lockdown. Like, I've had people laugh when they see me in the shops in Sainsbury's, but I'm literally like, that is the peak of outsideness I can give you because of lockdown. So I'm like, whenever I get a chance, I'm like, but I haven't been doing that. Like, I went into Waterstones, well, the branch from where I live. I went into Waterstones, and I'm just like, you know, it's just like, why am I not filming this? It's really interesting. But anyway, I'll bid you farewell because I've ranted for long enough and I need to shoot myself. So I'll see you goodbye. Bye.
12 is in 1 week, year 13 in the next. The teacher teaches their year 12 class physically in the room, then they go to the room that year 13 are in and they teach their class remotely. So year 13 is then taught every lesson. And so that seems to be working in sixth form colleges. There's that model, and there's another model where half the alphabet are in. So
there's a different version for firms forced to close by law because of restrictions. For them, the government will fund 2/3 of workers' wages. These schemes and other extended support were announced before a new lockdown was on the cards.
My heart's sunk because it's devastating news for business.
To get through it, the boss of one hotel group told me a further support package will be needed.
Grants need to be reviewed. The furlough scheme really needs to be back to where it was in March, where we're covering